This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Desperados of Houston taking on the RiverHogs of San Diego. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set!
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Job, 17. Opposite, green. Hey.
The tight end in motion right.
Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Blaster, 6. Black Ultra.
Now here's Young. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Needle blue, smash red. Drill green.
Young to throw on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19. 79 Broncos.
carry here for Robinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But you look at this defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. We're scoreless after 1. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They get this out left. Touchdown! A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Desperados post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty.
Young Way 2 is set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Claws red. Set, go.
Young looks to throw on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Zoom. Red. Yellow. Beauty. Yellow. Hut.
Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line.
Quick. Yellow. Blue check. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent. non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Ready,
So
ready.
their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
3.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
White. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Young off the play fake. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Seal. Black. Hut.
4th down, Young. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
60 Eagles. Cowboy.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Go check. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Robinson with another carry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Pitts from 4 yards out. And the Desperados go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
RiverHogs, nothing. Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Young on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. In motion left goes a tight end.
97.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
Now Young off the play fake. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On the ready.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Blaster. 6. Set. Cut.
Young now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. 6. Mega.
Final play of the half. Young. And he'll be out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
14. RiverHogs, nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a two-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Go red.
Young now after the fumble recovery. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And this results in 6. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the RiverHogs are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
Ready? Go, Reed, go!
A give left side to Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking there for picks, but intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
You don't blue. Smash, red. Drill green. Ready.
To throw, Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cougar 19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Desperados have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big.
Second down and 6 now.
52 blaster. Hut, hut.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Third down, Young from the gun. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, green. Claws red. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they're gonna have this across midfield and inside the 45. Young here, you can see changing the play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Fury, yellow. Set, hut.
To throw on second down is Young. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Man in motion left, Mingo. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
5, 6. Hut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Third down and goal coming up here.
It's now third and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the RiverHogs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's second down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Beat Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Desperados strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Steal, black. Ready.
Young to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
That is intercepted. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Go. Blue strike. Slide blue. Blaster, 6. Black Ultra. 6. Mega. Ready.
Now Young. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Young. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here we go.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
Smash, red. Set.
Young. And that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Ready.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Set, cut.
Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Tooney.
Ready up.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Here's Young. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Right there, hurt.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. Down at the 35, it'll be second down. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for Houston, the win for them.
Stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. Hey, I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We got tossed up.